Hey, what's up guys, and this is the time to differentiate between iPhone XS Max and OnePlus 6T. So absolutely this video is going to be the comparison video between OnePlus 6T and iPhone XS Max. So I hope that you would enjoy the video and your all concepts about both these smartphones will be clear. So like the video and subscribe to the channel, and now let's get into the video. So first of all, we have the displays of both of these devices. So first, the OnePlus 6T has a display size of 6.4 inches and the display is Optic Amoled display with 85.6% screen to body ratio. And if we talk about the iPhone XS Max, then it has a display size of 6.5 inches, that is little bit bigger than OnePlus 6T. And here the iPhone XS Max has the Super AMOLED display with 84.4% screen to body ratio, and the OnePlus 6T has a maximum resolution of 1080 by 2340 pixels with 402 pixels per inch density, while on the other side the iPhone XS Max has a maximum resolution of 1242 by 2688 pixels with 458 pixels per inch density. And absolutely the iPhone XS Max is going to have the 4K resolution, and OnePlus 6T is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 6, while iPhone XS Max is protected by scratch resistant glass that is coated by oleophobic. I think that the Gorilla Glass 6 is most suitable because it really very protective glass and gives your smartphone an extra more protection. And after that, here we are going to talk about the memory. The OnePlus 6T and iPhone XS Max both doesn't support any type of SD card, and OnePlus 6T is available in two variants. One is with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage, and the second one is with 6GB of RAM with 128GB of internal storage, while iPhone XS Max is available in three variants, and all of these three variants have 4GB of RAM, but there is difference in their internal storage. One comes with 64GB of internal storage, second comes with 512GB, and the third one comes with 256GB of internal storage. Here the iPhone has jumped into the storage section, providing the 512GB of storage. Now next we have the camera section. So the OnePlus 6T has a dual camera setup at the back and a LED flash. One camera has the 16 megapixel sensor with 1.7 aperture, and the second camera has 20 megapixel sensor with 1.7 aperture. And OnePlus 6T can also record videos up to 4K resolution with its back cameras at 30 fps and 60 fps. And on the other side, iPhone XS Max also has the dual camera setup at the back, and here both cameras has the same sensor of 12 megapixel, but there is an aperture difference between the camera. One has the aperture of 1.8 while the second has the aperture of 2.8. And OnePlus 6T has the selfie shooter of 16 megapixel sensor with 2.0 aperture and can record 1080p videos at only 30 fps, while iPhone XS Max has the selfie shooter of 7 megapixel with aperture of 2.0, and it can also record videos at 1080p but at 60 fps. And then here is negative point in both smartphones, that is audio jack. Both of these flagships didn't have audio jack, and you will need an extra audio jack dongle to plug in your earphones or headsets. Next difference is of sensors. So OnePlus 6T has in-display fingerprint sensor and accelerometer, gyroscopic proximity compass sensor, while iPhone XS Max has Face ID, accelerometer, gyroscopic proximity compass, barometer sensors. Next is the software versions of both of these smartphones. So OnePlus 6T runs on the latest Android version, Android 9 Pie, while iPhone XS Max has iOS 12 that can be upgraded to iOS 12.1, and OnePlus 6T has a processor of Snapdragon 845 and has GPU Adreno 630, while iPhone XS Max has a processor of Apple A12 Bionic chip with GPU of Apple 4-core graphics. And at the last, here is a battery difference. So OnePlus 60 has a larger battery of 3700 milliamperes, while the iPhone XS Max has a battery of 3174 milliamperes. So you can see that here is a big difference of batteries between both of these flagships, but there is a common thing that both of these smartphones support fast charging, and you will be able to charge your smartphones fastly. And here we also has the benchmark scores of the both smartphones. The OnePlus 60 ran away with 4941 scores, leaving the iPhone XS Max behind with 4915 scores. And now the final thing is the release date and price. So OnePlus 60 was launched on the 1st of November of 2018, and iPhone XS Max goes on selling on 21st September in 2018. And the OnePlus 60 costs about $549 for the 128GB variant and $579 for 256GB variant, while iPhone XS Max costs about $999 for 64GB variant, $1149 for 256GB variant, and $1349 for 512GB variant. So that was my comparison video between the OnePlus 60 and iPhone XS Max, and I hope that you enjoyed the video so much. So give this video a big thumbs up and click on the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next one.